put Vaseline all over my face. But this video is going to be short, but effective. Hey y'all, my name is Bree. And if you're new here, we talk about confidence, self-worth, self-value, and we talk about confidence, law of attraction, spirituality, and definitely manifesting. We talk about the Holy Trinity. Mind, body, and spirit is what this channel is about. So, as you can see in the title, I said stop caring, stop trying. I think I said stop trying. I'm not sure what I said. Stop caring, stop trying so you can create the life that you really want. Okay? If you want to manifest anything faster, if you want to manifest anything more rapidly, you have to fully embrace and embody just yourself. Stop going back looking for people to save. Stop trying to find people to save. Stop thinking that your purpose is to save people. You are not, who the fuck you think you are, Jesus? You're not any of those things. You are just you working on yourself. And if you haven't fully developed yourself, stop trying to settle. Stop trying to worry and care about things that are outside of yourself. You need you more than anybody else does, especially if you're not where you want to be in your life. You don't have the time or the mental capacity to be trying to uplift somebody when you haven't pulled yourself up fully, okay? And I need you to understand how important and how vital it is for you to save you first. Nothing or nobody else is going to come in and save you. Not nobody. Because if both of y'all are struggling, imagine two people are struggling. And the other person, one of y'all decided, okay, I got my mind right now, right? Just because you decided to get your mind right doesn't mean that that person is ready for growth. So the more you keep on trying and keep on holding their hand, all they can do is be dead weight. And the dead weight, all it's going to do is drop you back down. You will never rise to the occasion. You will never reach where you want to go. You will never, until you realize you have to let go to grow, you will never get to where you're going. And I mean that in the most sincere way. Period. You have to be willing to sacrifice who you currently are to become who you want to be. And if you haven't decided that you are worthy enough to hurt someone else to help yourself, you ain't getting there. You're not getting there. You're not getting there, baby. You're not getting there at the rate that you should. You can get to where you want to go much faster if you stop caring about trying to help others that can help themselves. Everybody has the same tools within themselves or the capabilities. Everybody has God-like energy where they can actually save themselves. But if you don't surrender to yourself, you're literally suppressing yourself and you will never obtain what it is that you want because you too busy caring about somebody else that deep down, they don't care if you make it or not. Because they don't have the mental capacity to get on your level. Don't worry about nobody that's not even attempting to get on your level. Okay? Period. Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. The level up is for you. The journey is for you. The life experiences are for you. They're not for anybody else. Stop thinking that because you want something for somebody else that they desire it to. It's not real. It's not real at all. And it's fake. And you will harm yourself. You will actually feel, you know how you be like, dang, why they don't get it? Why they don't get it? Fuck why they don't get it. Why don't you get the fuck on? How about that? Why don't you get away from people that don't want more for themselves? Like, if you are involved with people that are just fully involved in drama, negativity, chaos, poverty thoughts, always in lack, you need to step back. And take yourself and coddle yourself and give yourself the life you desire. The only thing that's stopping you is thinking that you can save anything but you. Just work on yourself. Work on yourself so hard that it shows. Hey, y'all. I like you. Thank you. Something seems a little off. Yeah, probably you. Don't let anybody in their circumstances and situations, don't feel sorry for nobody no more. If you are a person that always feels sorry for people, stop feeling sorry for people. I need you to feel sorry for yourself, especially if you ain't where you're supposed to be. Growth is uncomfortable. Especially if you want to manifest anything at a rapid speed, it's totally uncomfortable, as it should be. Do it anyway. Level up the fuck anyway. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? What are you willing to do for your success? What are you willing to sacrifice for your life? I don't fuck with nobody that ain't growing. I don't fuck with nobody that ain't trying. I don't fuck with nobody that's not in control. I don't fuck with any energy that's broke. I don't fuck with any energy that is, woe is me. I don't fuck with energy that is less than. I feel sorry for y'all. Why? Feel sorry for yourself. Worry about yourself. You ever talk about you feel sorry for my whole time you don't know what the hell I got going on. I feel sorry for your pockets. There's nothing wrong with my eye. So, like I was saying, you are going to piss off a lot of people when you start embodying your truest self. You are going to make a lot of people feel like the only reason people want you to stay the same is because you are fucking with their mind, because you're becoming a different version. They're not able to accept the fact that you have changed. Period. Let me tell you a story. I used to, like, when I was losing weight, I used to try to get all my friends to do what I do. Come on, y'all, let's go on these walks. Come on, let's do this. Come on, do that. This is when I was still bigger. And when I lost the weight, it became, oh, you think you acted funny. No, I'm not acting different. You feel different because I done showed you what happens when you do what you said you were going to do. Manifesting requires a level of discipline that is insane for a lot of people that they never reach. Are you picking up what the fuck I'm putting down? Hey, Minnie. I used to think that I was being a good friend for listening to someone talk about their issues. Those be the main ones that have something to say about me. Bingo. You didn't have friends around you, family around you that they got good news. You should get tired of hearing bad news all the time. If you want, you got to play the villain. You not necessarily go out and try to kill people and do stuff like that. I haven't advised that. I didn't advise that. However, you will become the villain to somebody. You will, because you're doing what's best for you. And you're no longer bending to their reality and making whatever they got going on easier for them, because you're doing what's best for you. You can go back and save them motherfuckers if you want to, but I don't know. Let's start over. Oh, okay. Then I found that I liked the distraction. My grandma didn't talk about their health. My grandma didn't talk about their health issues like they did. It'd be like that. Find something else to distract yourself with. Like me, I lost a lot of friends when I became more peaceful, when I became more confident, when I became more dominant, when I became more assertive, because you not finna play with me at all, on no level, on no day of the week. I don't let people play with me. You play with somebody else. Hello? Go play with somebody else. Go be with your kind. Allow people to fit in and be with their kind. Stop trying to become what they are and make them rise to the occasion. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. The Beauty Alchemist, hey. It's going to feel uncomfortable, Minnie, when you first start. That's how you know it's working. That's how you know it's working. It's no different when you start working out in the gym. That shit's uncomfortable, okay? I just started about 8 minutes ago. This can't be long because it's Friday. I already been enjoying my Friday, but I'm being disciplined. I'm being consistent. Like I said, I'm doing a 30-day run, and I'm going to smack it. Bow. Because I have no choice. This is for me. I always think of, like I told you, I just started picking up the habit of playing chess. This is for me. I always think, what the fuck would Bree 6 months, a year from now, what would she say about what I'm doing right now? Am I doing what that version of me needs? And I say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. They don't have any issues making me uncomfortable, especially when they team. Exactly. What it is because they all are on the same frequency. And because they're all on the same frequency, they're going to frequently connect with each other to bash and talk shit about you because you want something different from yourself. What I also learned in growing and leveling up is stop telling people shit. Stop telling people anything. Let them guess, let them assume. Let them leave you out, because you're never really left out of anything. Ever. Never. Because it wasn't for you. You always got to look at yourself and know, no matter what, you is that bitch. You are whatever you say you are. And you need to embody that and fuck who falls off your body as you are bodying that. Okay? Click like. Hey, Miss Danny. You planning to go running on Sunday? I'm planning on going tomorrow. I didn't work out today, and that's my fault. But I work out every day. So one day ain't gonna kill me at all. I went so hard yesterday. I need a break for what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm being ass. Because I'm disciplined. And this is really what I want for myself. I decided that I can no longer shrink myself to make you comfortable with who you think I am. Fuck what you think. I literally don't care what anybody thinks anymore. I don't care how anybody feels. I care about what I feel and what's best for me, what's best for my future, what I got going on. How I'm going to say I'm a content creator, don't create content. Because you feel, somebody in my family, you feel a way about what I created. Like, obviously, I got inspired to do this out of nowhere. Because I was just like, let me do my lashes real quick and let me just hit the door. And someone said, nah, hit the live button. And I'm glad that I did, because who the fuck are you to try to make me conform to what you want me to be? I don't care what you want me to be. I care about what I want. I worked out today because the elevator was broken 7 floors. Get it sexy. Like, I used to beg people, like, let me tell you something. I used to ask my friends, come on, let's go create content. Come on, da-da-da-da-da. It will always be excuses. When I said fuck this and fuck waiting on anybody, guess what happened? I started connecting with more content creators. I started connecting with more like-minded people. I started going out in the world, mingling with people that are more like me. I started finding ways that I wasn't finding before. I let go of all my excuses because this is what I wanted for me. I don't care if you don't want it. I'll go alone. Because you got to always remember, you're never alone. The universe, God, Yahweh, Jesus, wherever the fuck you subscribe to in your reality, it's always there to support you. But it needs you to have faith. And the expression of faith is action. Somebody was in my comment section telling me, oh, that wasn't manifesting because you worked out and you didn't just think it. I had to take inspired actions, you fuck nigga. Oh, Lord, my bad. I had to take inspired actions. Like, I couldn't just lay there on the bed and do absolutely nothing. I could have. I would have been in a fasting state. But that's not what I wanted to do. My mind was driven to, all right, let's try walking. And then somebody came out of nowhere. Let's do Taibo. Let's do this. And then something told me, join the gym. Like, these was inspired actions I was downloading from the universe, from God, from my higher self. So to say that I was not manifesting something, you obviously don't know how manifesting truly works. It's systematic. Okay? It's systematic. I don't give a fuck what you think or how you do it. It's systematic. And you get inspired, you get nudges. They be like, do this. Maybe you should do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about what they think anymore. Absolutely. Hold on, I'm new here. Just subscribe. Thank you, Danny. You're going to enjoy it around these parts because I don't hold back. I used to hold back. Let me tell you, I used to hold back. I used to suppress my personality. I used to suppress who I am as an individual because I lost my mama when I was 9 years old. You typically get a lot of your confidence from your mother, and my mama was a lighthouse. She died at 29 years old. I couldn't believe the shit. Okay? So I never could find my real footing, my true place in reality because Mama Bear does that for you. And my mama was cocky as fuck. Okay? She knew exactly who she was, and she knew exactly where she was going. And I would have to go back and look at pictures and watch old VHSs of her being that girl. And something one day I got daughters of my own, something just clicked. You either gonna sink or you gonna swim. You either gonna go after this with everything you got, you're gonna let God, the universe, be supporting you. Something's always there. Always there supporting you. Once you just be like, okay, I don't care how this makes you feel. I'm going to do what's best for me. What's best for me in my life. This is my life. I'm in this body. And I'm not going to allow the discomfort that you feel because you will not allow yourself to change the version of me that you created to something else because you are wanting me to stay the same. I'm not doing that. Did you have women to look up to? No, I moved from my hometown with my father to another place. Now I think back, I look back up, I looked up to as an adult to his ex-wife because she was that girl, but she wasn't giving me what I needed. She never gave me what I needed growing up as a teenager, and I forgive her. Because how can you give me what I need and you don't have kids? You don't even know what the fuck it's like to raise a child from infant to now. So I always forgave her because you did your best and plays the role of my children as their grandma, and you don't have to. You don't owe us that. So I'm always forever grateful for that. However, with me hitting the switch, with me coming online, with me, something clicked. I was a little passionate in that, but I'm sensitive about my shit, okay? I started looking up to women on the internet. Like, I had to find a source. Like, dang, where's the bitches that's popping? Like, working out, like, getting their money, like, looking good, like, taking care of their kids. Like, where they at? Salvation is the process of rescuing a human from their slavery to sin, to slave to righteousness. It takes place within Jesus, where a believer is reborn by faith. The goal is to remain there. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. So I just decided I do not care who I lose. I do not care who I offend. I do not care at all. at all. Entrepreneur, I really don't care about your opinion. If you don't like what you see, you have the capability as the operant controller and power of your life to click the fuck off. No, I don't tell you how to express yourself. Please don't tell me. Many of you is crazy. Like when I decided I'm bigger to tap into your power, it makes some people feel better. Like, oh, look, I knew she was gonna feel away. Look. No, fuck you. Look. Look at me saying fuck you. How about that? So that's what I had to say this evening. Stop caring about other people's opinion. Stop caring about how somebody else feels. As long as you're not harming anybody in the physical world, as long as you're not harming yourself, and you're just staying straight and narrow on the path of success, on the path of love, on the path of making sure you feel good. If you have to go through your day and shrink or feel, you know how sometimes you feel certain things in your body and you don't like how it feels? That feeling of, oh, damn, this uneasy feeling because of someone else. Fuck that else. Fuck that someone else, okay? Because why would being involved with somebody make you shrink or make you feel that feeling in your gut that you don't like to feel? Like when you were a kid, when you would be in trouble, or when you were at a job and they like, I need to talk to you in office. Like, you are the source. Don't ever allow nobody to have that type of power and dominion over you. Fuck them. You are the love of your life. Treat yourself like you are still that same little child that was unapologetically you, confident and bold to ask for whatever you desire, and didn't take no for an answer. You are still that child. The only difference between you and the version of when you was a child is you've been programmed by your peers. You've been programmed by your parents, your family, whomever, to shrink yourself to what they are able to deal with. They couldn't. If you haven't blossomed and become the highest version of yourself, you got to realize you have to unprogram yourself and reprogram yourself. People don't want you to be powerful. They want you to shrink. They want you to stay less than. They want you to feel as if you're nothing, especially if that's how they feel. Pay attention to how the people that are around you treat themselves. You got to surround yourself with people that are like you. If you want to get money, quit hanging around them broke ass people. They can't show you nothing or guide you any kind of way in reference to money because their mind is literally addicted. The program they're running on is lack. The program they're running on is never having. The program they're running on is never not enough when there's literally always enough. If I told you go outside and go to the tree in your yard, you could never count every leaf because this world is so abundant. You were born abundant. You would never serve a God, a universe, whatever the fuck you serve, and it don't give you what you need. When you were born, you never was like, damn, I need money to buy my diapers. Damn, I need money to buy these wipes. You never thought that. You didn't give a fuck because you knew that you were a gift to the universe and you were here to have experiences. Turn off the experience of poverty. Turn off the experience of lack. Turn off the experience of doubt. Turn off the experience of worry. Unprogram, release yourself. Unleash the real you. Stop caring. You're gonna be lonely as you level up. So what? Don't let the devil up. Oh, I like that one. It just is what it is. Good evening. I hope that your day... Yes, you come first. I hope that your day was great. If I could speak to your younger self, if you could speak to your younger self, what advice would you give yourself? Oh, baby, I'm coming to save you. I'm coming to save you, and I'm coming hard to save you. I got my cape on like I got an S on my chest to save you. That's exactly what I would tell Shorty. I'm coming. I was reprogrammed by Jesus. Please try. Josh, you got to do what's best for you. But you ain't big enough to tell me what I should try. You don't know what I've already tried. I don't want to try what you tried. It works for you. Everything that you do might not work for me. And everything that I do might not work for you. But you get to pick and you get to choose and decide what's best for you. I don't get to tell you. I'm not on here telling you what you should and shouldn't do outside of take up for yourself. Unprogram yourself from things that are not making you a beautiful environment in your reality and your mind and in your spirit. If at any time you have any doubt, lack, or fear, that comes from something else that was programmed into you. You were never born with that. Think about it. When you were a kid, you might try to put your hand on the stove and somebody's like, Or when you learning how to walk and you might fall, everybody, whoo. So now you start creating and absorbing you start creating and absorbing these fears because somebody else told you you should feel this way. Let it go. You deserve the best. They can control. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. Shoot, can't count every hair on you. Come on, you can't even if I told you today, count every breath you take. You're not going to see it through. You're not going to see it to the end. There's no way. The beauty alchemist, your hair is so pretty. Thank you. I love that. Hey, we will level up. You have no choice but to level up. Either you level up or you let the devil up. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Beautiful sister, praise the Lord, but don't calm down, okay? Absolutely. Turn down for what? Don't ever stop dreaming, don't ever give up. Absolutely. Okay, I pray for you. This comes from love. Not trying to upset you. That prayer that you sent to me, give it all to yourself because I am highly protected and I am highly favored and I am blessed and I am extremely abundant. I am extremely successful. So I appreciate that, but give it to yourself. Give it all to yourself. I am also reprogramming in the scriptures and the Bible literally gives you every step of the way that you need to get to where you're going. Period. It gives it all to you. It always has. People misinterpret it. People give it the way that they see it. But at the end of the day, you got to read that book and pick up all the gems and apply them however you want to. I don't care if you read the Quran. I don't care if you read the Holy Bible. I don't care if you read the missing books. I don't care if you read the Law of Attraction. I don't care what it is that you read that anchors you and makes you find yourself. Find your way. I love Reverend Knight. Me and you done talked about this before. We done talked about this before. I'm not here to persuade anybody to believe anything that I say. However, if you shrinking, if you don't feel good consistently throughout your day, if you are always thinking about how somebody else feels in reference to what you got going on, if your health is suffering because you're more concerned with prices of food, you're more concerned with things that don't fucking matter, you care too much about things outside of yourself. Oh, I like that. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. It puts you on game. I'm not telling you to believe in these characters in the book. Never told you that. Yeah, people. If you're being concerned of, all right, boom, say you know you need to increase your health, better your health. But you're like, well, I can't buy this salad because I can only afford this. Like, that's a mental thing. A salad is $2, $3.49, $2 for $6. Versus you going to McDonald's or Burger King or some shit like that. Like, keep it real. Thinking that you're going to be hungry when it's fiber in that. It's always a way. Always a way. Being concerned. I love your mustache. Okay. How are you doing it? It's free if you steal it. Hey. Hey. Banana. That's bananas. But however you're going to do it, do it. Do it big. Girl, you're preaching for real. I didn't even intend to. That's what's crazy about this whole interaction. I got on here and was like, I just got to fulfill my 30 days. And I thought I was really just going to be live for 10 minutes. Baby, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in today and I'm fully loaded and fired up. So stop caring about pleasing anybody and you haven't pleased yourself. You have to please yourself. How do you look to somebody gonna look at you like, oh, you don't care about yourself. All you care about is this person. You know how you might run into a female and all they care about is, and you like, all you care about is, and you like, what is wrong with you? You struggling, you poor, your car is fucked up, you're not doing what you're supposed to be, but that's all you care about. What is wrong with you? Don't be a person that fully neglects themselves and gets in conversation with loved ones and say, I do everything for you. I put you first. They don't give up. You know what they gonna say to you? I ain't tell you to. I ain't telling you. I ain't tell you to. I ain't asked you to. That's the deepest gut punch you can feel. Is when they say, I ain't tell you to. Because at the end of the day, I promise they didn't. I promise they didn't. We are building up, not tearing down. I sent that to the one watching and ready to always downgrade a powerful blessing. This is my blessing. Thank you, beautiful woman of God. You're welcome. Let's see. So, I know I wasn't supposed to go live this long, but it's nothing wrong with it. But I got to take baby girl to get her hair done. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And if you enjoyed this, send it to somebody, like it. I got a community post that asks about topics that you might want to talk about. I don't care that it's 2 days ago. You can still go on there and post what you would like to see. And baby, I love you. And I'm out. Enjoy your Friday. And stop giving away your power. And just don't give a fuck. Put you first. Good night, Scott. Cohen, I love you. Bye.